welcome everybody to my first redstone tutorial for Minecraft. Today we have the lever combination lock with 2 layers of levers. Now, first thing I'm going to clarify, I am not the original creator of this contraption. I got this from somebody else. The only reason I'm even making this video is to show you guys how I build this thing, just how to build this thing really, and I'll leave a link to the original video down in the description below, but I'll demonstrate how this thing works. So you put in a very specific combination. I almost forgot mine, but then your vault door opens. Now, the original design did not have this, which is the lever that closes it from the inside, so I'll be adding that to this one, but also didn't have the 3-block thick door, which I'll be building for you guys today, but if we put in the right combination now, pull one lever wrong, and it closes up again. So you can have a massive amount of combinations with this thing, especially if you build it to this size. Now, I'm not going to build it to this size. I'm going to build it to 12 levers, which will be 6 on each row, in the mansion today. So let's have some fun with this. So the first thing you're going to need here is to have a kind of spacing here, a wall where you want your levers to be. Now I'm going to go ahead and put my levers down, so I want them to be 6 long and then 2 up. And we're going to cover these in levers. Now the door is over here, right here. This is the door. So it's just simply 9 sticky pistons all stacked up like this, and I have iron blocks on them. Now they look different for me because I'm using the mod template, like the template for the City Life 2, and they have different textures for this, but it's just that on both sides, and just make sure that they actually work like that, and we'll come back to these later. For right now, we're going to focus on this, so let's grab out our redstone torches and begin working on this thing. Now I'm going to use concrete blocks for the redstone. You guys can use whatever you want. So the first thing you're going to do, though, is enter in your passcode for this. This is very important later. So I'm going to enter a decent one, at least as decent as I can get it. So right here. So here's the passcode. You guys can enter that right now if you want to. It's up to you what you want your password to be. Now we're going to cover the back of this thing entirely in redstone torches. And we're going to put blocks right here. Okay. So now, the ones that don't actually, like the ones that don't turn off, are the ones that you're not going to want to flick. You're going to leave the redstone torches on the top row, but delete the ones on the bottom row, and put blocks in front of those ones. And we're going to cover this entire bottom row in redstone. Okay. Now, we're going to put a block above these ones, up here. And for these ones that are turned off, just worry about those later. Because right now, we're in the state that it's open, because our correct combination is entered into that lock. So, make sure you know which ones are turned off and which ones are turned on. So, you guys can see here. And just delete the ones that are still turned on up here. Put redstone next to these torches. And then just filter the redstone. So now, if we go to the other side, we're going to test this, make sure it actually works. All the redstone turns on. Okay. If the redstone is on, then the door is closed. Oh, I hit the wrong one. Dumbass. Okay. We're going to leave it off for right now. So now, we're going to add a little staircase that comes down here. So everything's linked up. And now, we can begin working on the door. So for the door, we're going to make sure that everything is extending out here and working. So, put 3 torches like this. And then 3 blocks on top of those, and then cover the top ones in dust. And those would go into the pistons if you're on bedrock, which is exactly where this is. And do the same thing on the other side. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. All good. Then what we're going to do is put a redstone torch coming out of this block here. So whenever that's turned on, that will be off. And we're going to go in here. And we're going to have redstone coming out here with a repeater going into each of these. And so now those pistons will retract. And now we're going to link this to the other side. And so we go underground here, through the planks. And this will even go into the garage that's going to be protected by this combination lock. Yes, I want my cars protected by a combination lock. So, right here is where the torches are. So we're going to put our repeaters down here, which will be right on these. Don't make sure they're actually not delayed by anything. And then we can just link these together. And we can use another repeater right there. And now everything is retracted. And so now we can actually test our combination lock. Make sure you guys know what your combination is. And also how to enter it. Like, make sure you guys can get the rhythm for it. So, we'll never wrong. We'll never wrong. So, if I try to enter in a random combination to start spamming it, it's not going to work. But if we put in the correct combination, the door's open. And as for the lever that closes this thing from inside like that, I just added this here. All you need to do in the redstone circuit is just make it so that it connects to this torch right here, which you can easily do by smashing through a wall or just going back here. And make sure you're not connecting to all this stuff, because I know, like, in Java and everything, you have, like, the bud system, so, you know, but, yeah, and then, that will close everything up from inside, and you can go back to building your little hallway or whatever you're doing here. In this case, there's going to be a hallway to the freaking garage, so you can easily access my cars, but, yeah. With that out of the way, though, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, you know what to do. You guys have probably been watching YouTube by now for long enough to know. But yeah, that'll be all for this video, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, everybody.